Magic 107.3. I have a special guest in the building. A queen is in the building. I have Miss Sommore. Welcome.
Yes, indeed. How are you? Always good to be in Kansas City.
Always good to have
be in Kansas City.
Look, I said that you brought the cold weather. You live in Miami.
And I love the cold weather. I'm loving that it's cold.
Look, I don't understand, but you know what? You are always dressing fly when you come in here, so you get to wear your nice little leather jackets.
Leather jacket, fur, little sweaters and little boas and stuff. I love all the little fur pieces, so I'm excited about that.
Look, I'm telling you, we're suffering over here. The Midwest is kind of like a buffet.
It was 70 degrees yesterday. I think it was like 70 yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. And so you never know what you're going to get here. But
so y'all don't know what to do. Socks on, socks off.
Exactly.
That's the way it works.
Well, look, I'm jealous of you. I'd rather be in a bikini any day.
And now I don't do bikinis. I'm still in a one piece. No, I don't do bikinis.
Your body's banging, though.
Listen, it's a lot of competition down there.
Really?
You instantly know if you bikini material when you hit Miami.
Okay, so my gym instructor, she told me that when you go out there, like she's buff, but she said that she feels like she has to work out even harder.
Yes. Let me tell you something. Homeless women are fine in Miami.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm one piece material in Miami. Okay. But I appreciate it. Hey, I'm still in there though.
I see you. Your goals. All right, so you're going to be at the Improv this weekend, 7:30 and 10 tonight.
Yes.
Saturday, 7 and 10, and then Sunday, 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. 5 fabulous shows. It's going to be really good. I love the fact that right now I'm in a creative season.
Okay.
Meaning that usually I go on tour in January. I do a 30 city tour starting in January.
Okay.
So like right now I'm creating new material for next year.
Okay, so you're really testing everyone out.
It's not really testing. It's just at the beginning stages, which is really raw, which is really good.
Okay.
You know,
I know you bring raw.
That's when it's really good.
Okay.
When it's really raw, when it's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one thing that I do love about you, you always have the best. Well, I mean, your fashion goals to me. I know that I always have to step it up when you come to the studio, but always when you I remember you were at, I think the music hall, and you brought out these shoes. I don't know how high they were, but they were all sparkly. I don't know if these were all Swarovski crystals. Now, tell me, is it just a mood that you're in, or do you have like a special pair of shoes that you wear out on stage?
No, I just like clothes. I do. I like clothing. I like dressing. And then I believe in show business. I believe if people pay money to see you perform, you should look like you're in show business.
Okay.
This society that we're living in, when I see people working and they're performing, even on television, you're at an award show and you have on jeans. It's like I gag on stuff like that. Me too. It's like, what?
Now, let me tell you, one of my old coworkers, she said that her husband was dressed up at a wedding and it was jeans and a polo. That's not dressed up to me.
That's not dressed up.
Let me tell you, me getting married and if someone shows up in like even khakis, that's disrespectful to me.
That's disrespectful.
Now
but then with the way guys try to justify it is, oh well, these are whatever kind of jeans and they cost this amount of money. Yeah.
No, that doesn't work for me. Do you think that with dressing up, do you think that people, because I feel like my parents were born in 1950, so to go in the airplane, you would have to dress up.
Yes, to go to the doctors, you used to dress up. Exactly.
Do you think that, well, to me, I feel like it's disrespect. Do you think that it's just like a generational thing that people just want to be comfortable all the time, or people don't care?
I think it's I think what happened was when the hip hop era came in strong, so then it brought in a whole new way of dressing. The hip hop era, there was like dressing, and it kind of fell off. But then Puffy tried to bring it back, with the shiny suits and the Versace stuff.
Yeah,
and people just got comfortable.
Yeah,
people got comfortable, and then they tried to make it where I have my own individual flair. But I love the fact that people should just dress up. Dressing, even when you feel different when you dress up.
You do.
Even when you're doing like telephone, like you're on the phone at home. If you're dressed and you're speaking, you feel different.
I agree.
Yeah, I believe in just dressing up. I believe presentation is everything, especially if you're in the entertainment business. If people are paying you to entertain them, then you should look special. And that's one thing I try to tell other comedians. My audience is always the best dressed audience. I tell people,
yes, they are.
Listen, if you have that one outfit and you're like, oh, I don't know where I'm going to wear this, wear it to Sommore. Come see Sommore. We will appreciate it. My audience is always the best dressed. Wear the clothes you've been holding, those outfits you've been saving. Wear them this weekend. We will appreciate it.
Your audience is filled with chandeliers, or are you the only chandelier?
No. My audience is filled with chandeliers.
Okay.
No, it's a chandelier. It's a chandelier event. We are all chandeliers in there.
I love it.
Best of the best.
So I was watching. I don't know if you knew knew, I was watching Wendy Williams and your name came up during Hot Topics.
Right.
Did you know that?
Listen, I was on a flight and when I landed, I had 13 voice messages. I'm like, uh-oh. So I always brace myself like, uh-oh, what's going on?
Yeah.
Then I get all these text messages. Oh, they're talking about you on Wendy. I'm like, oh, talking about me on what? About what? Because here's the thing about me. I'm in the entertainment business, but I'm not of the entertainment business. I try to, like, I don't want to be relevant. I don't want to be popping where everybody's talking about me. I'm an artist. I want to be respected for my work. So when I'm like, people are talking about me, I'm like, why? Like, what's going on? So, you know, the fact that she brought up my name, that she thought that I would be great for the tour, I appreciate being recognized. Like that.
Now
was
let's
great.
tell people if they weren't watching that episode of Hot Topics. Wendy, how you doing? Wendy was speaking of Nene Leakes.
Yes.
She made that comment or the joke that she had because Nene was on tour with the Total Escape tour, which
she was on when she made this statement. She was doing an all-female concert in Orlando. I'm in Oakland. I'm sorry, in Oakland, California. She was doing a concert. She was hosting in Oakland, and somebody was heckling her, and she replied to that, and
and it went from there. And so they decided to let her go because I believe that she was touring with them.
I think they were getting ready to go on tour.
And so they decided to part ways because there was a backlash with all of her comments. So Wendy Williams suggested that Sommore should be the host. So how do you feel about that? Would you? If the opportunity came about,
I was happy to be suggested. It's always good to be recognized, and the thing she said was very honorable. But for me, it always depends on if the business is right for me.
The money's got to be right too, girl.
Right. Well, the business we don't say the money, we say the business.
Okay.
We say the
classy.
Business. Right.
Chandeliers.
Right. So if the business is right, of course that we would love to do something like that. But I tour all the time. Like I'm one of those comedians. I never stop touring.
Absolutely.
So if it's right, they haven't reached out yet.
Okay, because I was going to ask you, have there been some phone calls? Can we get the exclusive? You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
So something that's been making the headlines right now is a lot of like the Harvey Weinstein and a lot of like the sexual harassment claims that women have been coming out in Hollywood with. Now, I want to ask you, being a woman in Hollywood, and because you are in the comedy game, and there's very few women comedians, how has that ever happened to you throughout your career?
No, I've never been pressured to have sex with somebody or for a deal like that. No,
none of those type of comments.
No.
I could see you shutting that down real quick.
I'm so glad that I have never had to do anything like that. I'm so glad that people respect me for my talent and they hire me for my talents and not just for what they expect. So no, not yet.
Yeah.
Look, I said not yet.
Not yet. Look, I know that you would shut that down really quick, but I just wanted to know because, like with a lot of female comedians, they're very witty and quick. So I don't know like how that is because I know with me, I've dealt with.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes I don't know what to do when those situations happen. So I always, before it ever happened to me, I always wondered why did it take so long for these females to come out with, the claims that these people have been doing it. Why do you think that people take so long to just not acknowledge it, but to just come forward with it?
They probably just figure like it's business as usual. So they probably think it happens all the time.
Yeah.
But what's sad if you feel like you have to do it. But they probably figure like it's business as usual.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So, Miss Sommore, you've been testing out some new material.
I've been testing new material, working on new material.
So what's your favorite thing to talk about when you get up on stage?
I talk about life in itself and things that I'm experiencing, the way that I'm reacting to adjusting to life. For me, I just want to stay off the internet. Like
stay off the internet. And that's so interesting because everybody wants to be on the internet. Everyone wants to be Insta famous.
Everybody wants to be instant famous. And they don't care what they want to be famous for.
Exactly.
Yeah. But fame without fortune is a trap.
That's very true.
Yeah, fame without fortune is a trap. Back in the day, when you were famous, you were rich, and it was called rich and famous. Now it's just famous, and so people are famous, and they don't. When you don't have the money to go with it, it's a trap. So I'm more of a businesswoman. So, I'm a businesswoman who happens to do entertainment in business.
I see you.
So yeah,
I see you. So what else do you have coming up for? I guess 2017 is almost over with.
Yes,
2018.
Yes.
What do you have up your sleeve?
I'm working on. I'm actually working on a project to do another special, but I'm trying to find a unique way to do it. So just trying to toy with some ideas on a unique way of doing another stand-up special, but take a unique twist on it. And in the world we're living in, like it's forever growing and it's ever moving, and you see so many new things and see so much coming out on the internet. So you have to find a unique way to do what it is that you do. So I'm just trying to find unique ways to do stand-up, another way of doing it.
So I kind of feel like 2017 was the year of like the reboot, and you saw a lot of like reunions come about. Do you think that there will ever be a Queens of Comedy, like another reunion tour? I would like to see that.
I don't know. I know we did the 25 years of Def Comedy Jam, and it was interesting to see.
How was that with how many people were in the building for that? I saw pictures.
Yeah, it was amazing. I wasn't able to attend. I had I live in Miami, and we were affected by Hurricane Irma that same weekend that they were filming. So I wasn't able to attend, but I watched it with everybody else, and it was amazing. It was a lot of energy in the room just to see like people I started doing stand up with, and some people that I still see on the road, and it's just amazing. It's entertainment business is a very good business to be in, and when it's done the correct way and the business is right, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. So I don't know if the Queens will ever get back together. I don't think that we should get back together to do the Queens again the way that it was done the first time. But maybe a unique approach to it would be good.
Well, I'm just saying, as a fan, I would love to see that happen again. I'm just saying. A lot of shoe game on that tour.
A lot of shoe game, right?
Exactly. All right, so Sommore, if you want to get your tickets to go see her, improvkc.com to get your tickets. 7:30 and 10 tonight, 7 and 10 on Saturday, and then 7 o'clock on Sunday. Now, social media.
Social media at Sommore, on Instagram at Sommore, and Sommore spelled SOMMORE. On Twitter, Sommore So Funny, and on Facebook, it's just Sommore.
All kinds of things. All right, well, make sure that you follow Sommore. Go see her tonight at the Improv. All you chandeliers out there, and then bring out your best outfits. That's all I'm saying. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is Magic 107.3.